They're nervous because of a particular reason that I did, which is fun to me. We're going to be doing, after a while, we're going to be doing the most intense format of Logophilia Bidai, which is known to mankind, which is called girls versus boys. The problem with girls versus boys is that this gets a little political. And when it starts to get political, the girls find it, or the boys find it in their heart to somehow use the C word. And the C word is called cheating. At some time, one of these guys is going to slip up. And when they slip up, they will not blame themselves, they'll blame their sister and they'll say, "You've been cheating." So let's hope it doesn't get to that. It's a very intense competition that's going to come across in front of you. We're going to be doing 4 rounds of mildly intense quizzing. This is not the Logophilia Gala. If this were the Logophilia Gala, there'd be a big microphone over here. We would not be sitting like that. There'll be lots of other things. But for now, yeah. There are many things that can disrupt this program. One is if the audience starts to prompt. I don't have too many questions. If you prompt and they listen and I listen, then I'll have to change the question. If that happens, then we'll lose a question, which means that we'll have to skip. Ma'am, how can we control the audience to be silent? There's a lot of murmur.
I think teachers can do it.
Yeah? So we need some of that to happen. Please also understand that this entire thing is being recorded without interruption, and it will be telecasted to 117 countries. So, yeah, your parents will eventually watch this. So, if anything, so whenever finally, there might be a day when you want to get married, maybe you have kids one day. The internet is immortal. The videos never die. I don't know how much money they pay for the servers to stay alive. So please remember, every mistake will be immortalized. No? Yes? Okay. I'd also like to introduce you today to the scorer of the program, which is Acid. So Acid is going to be scoring for us. So that don't try to distract her under any circumstance. She'll be under the most intense pressure because apparently dyslexia also affects attention, and therefore that's going to happen. So we have GB, and let's go. What you're doing has a huge legacy. So let's see what that is about. Start the claps. There will be lots of times when the audience will really feel the urge to say something, to answer the question on behalf. Don't let these people do it for you. I know that you know. You've done that much. You know much more. You're extraordinary. Do you know what science is called in Hindi? Yeah. Can you break that up? And V, this is what my Hindi teacher told me way back when I was in class 10. V is Vishesh and Gyan is knowledge. So you have a Vigyan now, which makes you special. You have a superpower called Logophilia with you. So you will want to answer. For now, let these guys answer for you. So when we come to you for curriculum, we have a huge curriculum that we run, which goes into years. We do a particular program, which is one of my favorite programs. It's called the Fundamental Etymology Workshop. On day 4 of the Fundamental Etymology Workshop, we notice one particular phenomenon. So every time this happens, the middle school kids get to sit with older children, get to sit with college students, get to sit with university kids, adults, mothers, doctors, lawyers, teachers. Everybody sits in one classroom and studies. On day 4 of this program, every time this thing happens. So what is that thing? No. Middle school kids start to get very, very teasy. And they start to challenge the university students saying, "You're not the only ones who know stuff. We also know." We've seen this happen so many times that we decided to start putting this up on stage. We decided to start creating Olympiads. So this Olympiad has number 1, which is what we're doing right now. This is called a war for words. So you're doing a war for words. A slightly bigger version of that is called a Logophilia Grand. The biggest version is called the Logophilia Gala, which is the international Olympiad that we do. This is what a grand looks like. So this is something that we typically do for IIT Delhi in the Literary Festival. So we'll get people to sit on the stage. You're sitting in front of me. Had this been a grand, you would have been sitting here. And we ask them all kinds of weird questions and try to find, that's a favorite word, isn't it? Try to find one winner and get the prize in their hands before the police comes around. So we run. And yeah, that's all of that brings us to the big one, which is the gala. So that's what the gala is ends in, which is the big trophy. The first gala happened 2011. Remember, we were doing a school versus university competition. So the first of this happened in 2011, which was 14 years ago. I can't believe it's that long. We had 13 schools. And we wanted them to be pitched against a really good college team. We said, whom should we call? Everybody said, get the best. So we actually did that. So we got IIT Delhi to send down a team. And IIT Delhi, well, they did come down. So this is Prashant Marwaha, and this is Harshad Deo. They were both from IIT Delhi. They're standing at the back because they lost. They lost to a girl in class 9, which is Divyanshi, and a boy in class 8. So the boy was this one. So right there. So that was incredible to most people. To us, of course, we knew that that was very, very possible to happen. So yeah, that happened. Schools got 1, college got 0. We took a pause for a year. We did the second gala in 2013. So we expanded now from 1 city to 2 states, and we did 2 states versus IIT Delhi. Again, we wrote a chitti to IIT Delhi saying it's very embarrassing to see your team perform like that. Send better people this time. The IIT Delhi wrote back to us, and what they said I can't reveal because, of course, so that. But yeah, the stage was larger. It had all gone black by this time, and IIT Delhi lost again. This time they lost to Gopal Mishra, who was in class 12, and Kushal Agarwal, who was also in class 12. So that, as you can see, it takes 2 people to lift that trophy because you could get a hernia just because of lifting that. So that. Schools 2, college 0. We did the third gala in 2014. This is pretty much my favorite Olympiad of all time. So this is 2014. We expanded to 16 schools. We wrote a chitti to IIT Delhi saying, please don't send a team. We are going to other people now. They insisted on sending a team. But we still went to other people. So we went to several universities this time. There were all kinds of people. A much bigger stage. To get a result, the gala always boils down to 2 people. To get a result from 2 people needs 10 questions, maybe 12. इन दोनों राक्षसों को ध्यान से देखिए. So this is Ashutosh Sengar, who is National Law University, Delhi, 3rd year, so class 15. This is the Bhagat Bhatia, who was at that point of time class 10, Jaipur School, Lucknow. Takes 10 questions. What these guys did not know was that when somebody older than you is asking you a question, you don't always answer everything that you're asked. It's called lihaz. They answered everything. They answered the first 10 questions, and they asked 12 more. They asked me, they got me to ask them 66 questions. Out of that 60 questions, they were tied at 30 all. In the very last few questions, I think it was the last one, we hit a 6. So Ashutosh Sengar got the lead, and for the first time, a university team lifted the Logophilia Gala. But a lot of credit must go to the Bhagat Bhatia. He was so close, he defeated absolutely everybody. Just 6 points. So that. Have you heard of the spelling bee? Yes. The spelling bee just completed 100 years. It's been happening for literally 100 years. It's the largest words competition that happens on stage. The first prize is $50,000. It is the only competition that used to be telecasted on ESPN, which was academic and not athletic. 3 days. The only problem with the spelling bee is that every country has their own spelling rules, because of which you can't do a Pakistan versus Japan. It will just not happen. They will say, मेरी country में यही होता है. So there are 23 countries in the world that organize their own spelling bees. India is one of them. The Indian spelling bee started at the same year that Logophilia started, which is 2010. But you can't be international with a spelling bee. The fourth gala happened in 2015, and we took the leap from 4 states in India to 2 countries, becoming the world's first international words fight that happens on stage. So we had 24 schools and lots of colleges this time. The gala is being prepared for television, so we keep coming up with more and more innovative rounds to see what is the best way to get the point across that etymology is a life skill that must be taught in school. This time, for the first time, all schools got eliminated in the very last round. The last round is called the Grand Challenge. Grand Challenge, all schools got eliminated. This is St. Stephen's College, which is the best college of the country. This is Ram College, which is no college in the country. In Logophilia, the underdog always has a very good chance of winning, which is exactly what happens. So Ram defeated St. Stephen's, and this guy went on to become an IAS officer, thereby proving that this is a better decision to do. So, yeah. So that happened. And we did a gala right before COVID once, which was in January 2018, and it was international again. And exactly the same thing happened, that the final 2 were college students. This is National Law University, Bangalore. This is National Law University, Hyderabad. And Bangalore defeated Hyderabad to get that. So that's the legacy of what is going to happen here. The gala became a COVID casualty, and we're about to revive it. So we're doing a lot of practice for every time, and therefore we eat tiny kids up like you for practice. So this is basically not for you, this is for me to try eating you up, so I get to know how it feels. So you will be afraid. That's as mean as I can be, I'm sorry, yeah. Okay, great. So that's where we are. The 6th gala is coming up next year. Some of you will qualify for it. The question is, can you win? It's a rhetorical question, don't answer that. Yeah? Lovely. So let's start with the only place in the world where kids like Vijay. Welcome there.